will say, now we get down to our feature fights.
Okay.
One of the biggest the feature fights, the best fights of the night. And man, am I excited. Now we get down to Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. I love it, man. I love when he calls his name out. But I'll start this one off. Off myself. Man, Nate Diaz, he's the man. I looked throughout his career. He's been knocked out one time. That was by Josh Thompson. After seeing Leon Edwards have a 2-year hiatus and how he came back against Belal Muhammad, that fight was not going to go 5 rounds, in my opinion. Now, I will say this. Leon Edwards is a decision machine. This man is known for getting multiple decisions. Ever since he's been in the UFC, he only has 3 finishes out of 10 fights. So he is known for being a decision type guy. He's a decision guy. It is what it is. But I think that changes Saturday night. My lock of the night, boom, with the outcome. Leon Edwards will knock out Nate Diaz. This year has been really weird anyway. Jorge Masvidal never been knocked out in 50 fights. Kamaru Usman, out of all the people, is the one to do it. Conor McGregor, never been knocked out. Dustin Poirier puts him to sleep.
Yep.
So in this one, same thing goes. Nate Diaz, he's never been knocked out cold. No, he has not. In that fight, he did lose to Josh Thompson. It was more of a ground and pound thing. Referee jumped in and stopped. It wasn't clean. I think that changes. I love Nate Diaz. Big fan of him. Like the way he fights. Likes his grit. Like the way he grinds. But man, they just made this 5 fight only to hurt Nate Diaz. If Leon don't get it done in the second or the third, he surely will in the fourth. I say Leon Edwards puts Nate Diaz to sleep. Knock of the night. Boom.
My man.
Blake, you go next. I know you already got something to say.
No, man, I can't disagree. Leon Edwards, people try and hate on his decisions, but man, he's hung in there with some freaking killers.
Yeah.
You know, a decision against Vicente Luque and then Brian Barberena back-to-back. Yeah, like, yes, those are decisions, but you're taking some massive shots in those fights. Like, these are guys that are dogs. And I really don't have any data to back up this, but I'm gonna pick Nate Diaz. It's coming from the heart. I know. I mentally, I'm thinking Leon Edwards. He should win. Okay, I just want that to be on the record. But on Saturday night, man, I think Nate Diaz is gonna get it done.
You think the crowd's gonna help? You think Leon Edwards' the first time ever in a 5-round fight will change anything?
No, I don't. I think Leon is not going to like fade into the big moment. Nate Diaz was hurt before his fight with Jorge Masvidal. I'm going to play devil's advocate here. And if he said in his post-fight press conference that his plan was to heat up 3, 4, 5. My only concern is Nate takes a ton of shots. Leon throws a ton of shots. Nate's going to be bloodied early, which is not uncommon, but we saw his fight with Jorge get stopped for that cut. But I think barring a medical stoppage, Nate Diaz can outwork and outgrit Leon Edwards. I'm going to pick Nate Diaz, and I think I'm going to go 5-0 on this card. I'm not going to
Oh, you better knock on some wood, man. You better knock on some wood.
No wood.
Another big claim.
Nate Diaz, man, he's a dog. Ride with him till the wheels fall off, baby.
I hear you. Wow.
Well, you need some gas, Blake, because he's about to fall.
You need to get those brakes.
I got 3 flat tires.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan, what's your analysis, man? What you got? We're 1-1.
Man, there are so many things I want to say about this matchup. First of all, my man Blake, I think he is drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh.
I can't stand the way the UFC pushes Nate Diaz. I just can't stand it. It is one of the absolute banes of my existence, bro, when it comes to MMA and how it's, how it's handled. How many times has this guy fought for a title? Anybody want to tell me? An actual
One
title,
time.
a real
One
title.
time, I believe.
One time.
It was against
Anybody remember what happened?
Benson Henderson, right? Was it Benson?
Yeah. Anybody remember what happened in that fight?
What happened, George?
My man got dogged for
destroyed.
5 rounds.
Yeah.
And he still wants to say, oh, I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I've only fought champions. No, my man, stop. So not you, Blake, my man being Nate Diaz. I just, dude. So, and another thing, like, I think the whole 5-round thing, it actually kind of favors Leon, honestly, and his fighting style, because he is a decision machine, right? He's not a guy that throws with every single thing on every single shot. Masvidal, the only knock that could possibly come from that fight is that he was maybe starting to slow down. Maybe. You know why he was starting to slow down? Is because he was beating the dogs. He was freaking absolutely destroying Nate Diaz for 3 straight rounds. Like, one of them was a 10-8. 2 of them could have been 10-8s. Like, he was absolutely dogging this man. I would get tired too. Anybody would get tired. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, dude. The whole Nate Diaz, narrative. Oh, I was letting him get ahead. I was going to let him get tired. You'll know I'm a 5-round fighter. I start late. No. Everybody starts at the same time, Nate. I'm sorry that you have too much CTE to realize that, bro. But everybody starts at the same time. You're just mad that he was working in the beginning of the fight and you weren't. You can't use that as an excuse. Like, you just can't. Like, bro, it's the fact that they have this narrative around Nate Diaz as some monster since he beat Conor McGregor that one time. Yeah. I just can't stand it. It's just not based in reality at all. And so, God, it just bothers me so bad.
I can tell.
Leon in 3. Give me Leon in 3. Yeah. No, but to keep going on that point, he's a precision guy. He's not throwing lots of heat. He can knock you out. He can submit you. I doubt he would ever submit Nate Diaz. I could be surprised. But, man, the man is an absolute precision, just demolition, man. He just picks you apart for 5 rounds if he needs to. I think he beat Cowboy in 5. I think he beat RDA in 5. Looked amazing in both. Nate's over the hill. I don't know if you guys listen to any interviews that he's given in a long time, but the man can't even form complete sentences anymore. So
he's never been good at that, though. So.
He's never been good at that, but bro, he gets hit in the head so much when he fights, bro. Leon in 3. Give me Leon in 3. I think it's like an accumulation of strikes that does it. I think that he puts him away. I'm with Torres on that one. I don't think he starches him. I would love it if he starched him, but I think he puts him away with an accumulation of strikes. Yeah.
If he starts Nate Diaz, this will officially put him out the limelight as one of those top.
God, I hope so.
But think about if Nate Diaz wins. Oh,
I don't want to, Blake. Actually, I don't want to.
If he wins,
I know the position that it makes me look by picking Nate Diaz in this fight. I just want everybody. I want that to be known. But when you got that feeling in your stomach, hey man, you don't fight it. You just go.
You go with the bathroom and let it out. That's what you do.
And then you come back to reality, Blake.
Tyler, what you think, baby?
I'll keep it short and simple. I think you guys have covered this one real well. I just think there's zero chance that Nate Diaz comes back from this long of a hiatus and just comes back to, even close to what he was before. Like you guys said, he does garner that respect. Torres, you talk pretty highly of him over here. Jordan, you're quite the flip side of the coin. I felt like on this side, you do not like him. But no, I think Leon, he's in a good position here. He's still fighting really well. Like you guys said, I think he's got a lot to gain with this win. If he is to be able to pull this one out. So I'm going to roll with him here. He is a heavy favorite for a reason. He was in contention for me for lock of the night. It's just, if I'm going to put my eggs in a basket, I just don't want it to be, I'm not saying that I don't trust Leon Edwards. It's just there's somebody else on this card that I trust more. So that's who I'm going to, that's who I'm going to ride on tonight. I was there with you, Torres, but I was just like, hold on. Would I rather take him, even though we're in this matchup, or would I trust this guy more than this other guy? We'll get to him.
So then that brings up a question for me. If Nate Diaz is as bad as you guys think he is, when Leon inevitably, according to you guys, wins this fight, what does that do to advance Leon's claim to a title shot? You know what I mean? Like, you beat Nate Diaz. Like,
no, the first thing it does, in my opinion, you have Kamaru Usman, who's already beaten 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 already. He's beaten those guys all already. Take it back. Three else is Leon Edwards. So he's beat 1, 2, and 4. Okay, whatever that is.
Well, he's
all right.
beat
The
Leon
only
Edwards
guys he'll have
before.
left.
Yeah, he's beaten Leon, just not since he got the title.
Yeah, okay. Well, he has beaten Leon. Okay. But he ain't beaten this Leon. I think he beat that Leon in 2013. This 7 years, 8 years.
Long time ago.
All right. So this Leon has won 8 straight fights, gotten back on the rim, about to be 9, whatever it is. Okay. He gets back into contention. You win 8 or 9 straight fights. Your next fight should be for a title. He basically beat Belal Muhammad. I think he beats Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
If he fights, if this his next upcoming fight, if he beats Nate Diaz, should be for the title, or we could see a Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, depending on how that versus Gilbert Burns happen next month. That's the number 1 contender fight for the title. But I think the way Kamaru Usman is, he's gonna fight either one of those guys for a title. I think he already beat Burns. So it's Leon next because he want to go down the list. He said it himself. He want to be like GSP. I want to go through everybody. So he beats Leon. After he beats Leon, then he's beat Wonderboy. Can't beat that.
So you got Wonderboy over Burns?
Either one, He already beat Burns. Oh, if Burns win, then I think that opens the door right back for I think Kobe. Kobe's just sitting there waiting for a title shot. But I think Kobe Covington fights Usman. If there's nobody left, then Kobe Covington will get that shot.
He deserves it as much as I hate him.